Pues Víctor cuando llegó aquí tenía menos de 2 años y aunque estaba todavía chiquito, ¿verdad? Pero ya hablaba, casi todo hablaba. Y pues a esa edad, ¿verdad? Pues era su niñez, ¿verdad? Pues qué venía a ser ni por qué venía. Pero lo bueno de esto fue que venían también su mamá, su papá ya estaba aquí, venía con su mamá y con sus otros hermanos. Él era el más chiquito de la familia en ese tiempo, pero corrió con mucha suerte porque no tuvo ningún problema en la pasada, ¿verdad? Él pasó como si fuera un niñito de acá.
I grew up right here in Pasadena, California. I have two daughters. I attended Willard Elementary, Wilson Middle School, and Blair for high school. I didn't graduate high school. I ended up getting a GED. I kind of grew apart from wanting to go to school. And also at the time when I was finishing up continuation school, I found out my daughter was going to be born, so I lost really interest in school and just went to work. A couple years after that, I realized too, hey, I should just get a GED. Maybe in the future, it can help me out. And yeah, when I went for it, and I got my GED. A little bit before that, but what really pushed me also was that other law that had came in, the DREAM Act, for undocumented people. If you have a high school diploma or your GED and you've been here for a certain amount of years, that you would qualify for a working permit and to go to school and to have a job. Got my GED and went and talked to some immigration lawyers, and they told me still I didn't qualify because of my record. I had a previous felony that automatically disqualified me from the DREAM Act. It was around Easter time. Yeah, I didn't work. I wanted to give my little girl a little Easter basket. I went out, broke into somebody's car, took their belongings thinking there was money in there, and there wasn't, and got caught. Before doing it, I didn't think. I thought I'm just gonna go do it. The next day I'll have a little money, take my kid out to the park, little Easter hunt. So before, I didn't think about it. I just went out and did it, and after, when I was sitting in the Pasadena jailhouse, that's when it hit me. And that's when I thought this wasn't worth it, because now I don't know if I'm gonna even see my daughter again.
When did you know that you weren't born in the United States?
Maybe around sophomore year. My sophomore year, yeah.
Sophomore is what? That's
probably around 15, 16, when a lot of my friends and people around me were getting their driving permits to drive. So I would bring it up to my dad and mom, hey, can you guys sign me up for driving school also? I want to have my license, my driving permit. And that's when they told me, oh, well, your case is different. You're not born here in the United States. Still it didn't bother me that much. I didn't really care. But as I got older, a little older, when I wanted to look for a decent job, that's when it really hit. My first daughter was gonna be born, and I couldn't get a job, obviously. My oldest daughter is Victoria. She's 8 years. She's gonna be 8 this summer, and I also have a younger one. She's Guadalupe. She's gonna be 5 next month. It was that 1 year I was unemployed. I didn't have really much to do, so I would go and be involved in field trips or little walks to the park, because there's a park right up the street from the elementary, so they would always have picnics there. And I was always involved, and the teacher knew that if she asked, hey, can you come along? I didn't have anything to do, so I wouldn't mind. It would keep me busy, and I would be there watching my kids.
Yeah. And then that all changed recently, right?
Yeah, it was maybe like last school year.
And how did you find out about it? Like how to...
I wanted to go to a field trip that they were going to. I wanted to attend the field trip, and they told me, okay, well, all you have to do is go to the district, fill this paperwork out, go get a background check, and fingerprint it. And, well, yeah, I know I wasn't going to be able to. So, yeah, I found out at the beginning of this year, actually, this school year, yeah.
And do the girls know, do your daughters notice, like, or do they question, like, oh, like, what can you...
Yeah, they don't know what's going on, but yeah, they ask me. Like, there's been a couple field trips where I'm off, I don't have to go into work, and they're like, well, how come you're not coming? And I think they're too young to understand, but yeah, they know. I know they notice a difference of me being involved all the time to not really being involved now.
And what do they, like, when they ask you, like, why can't you come, what do you tell them?
There was a permission slip I needed to sign, and I didn't sign it in time. And they're like, okay, well, what if I get a teacher to give you another one? And I'm like, no, it's not from your teacher, it's from the school district. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm not the give up type of guy, so yeah, I won't give up. My brother also, he approved for the DREAM Act, and he's doing now what he's always wanted to do. So he tells me all the time too, don't give up. Yeah, it gets hard sometimes, but we just gotta keep going.